Hey guys, it's Jessi with Jessi's Library, and today I am doing my April wrap-up. However, there is one book on this list that I am not quite finished with, but I'm hoping to have finished, so I'm just going to film this because by the time you're watching this, I am well on my way to the preview event in Santa Monica for Y'all West, so I'm so excited. But I wanted to be able to get this out to you guys so that when I get back, all my fresh new videos are all dealing with Y'all West and the month of May. So like I said, I just wanted to get this out there. So yeah, I really actually wanted to talk to you guys really quick too about a couple of things. I know that my book reviews don't always get the best views, but I want to know if they're good quality content for you guys, if it's something you enjoy. So definitely leave me a thumbs up if you guys like seeing those videos. Or if there's a different way I should go about it, and I don't know if during the wrap-up, monthly wrap-up, or whatnot, if you guys want to do some kind of voting at that time, and that way I know which ones you guys are more interested in seeing, or if you like the way things are going right now where I just review every single book that I read. So definitely comment below because I really value your guys' input and I would love to hear what you guys think. I definitely want this channel to be more catered to what you guys want and stuff that I'm interested in. Obviously, I love books in general, so anything I'm going to be happy with, but I would love to get your guys' feedback and just see where we take this channel, whether I need to go in a different direction or just keep doing things the way I've been doing them. So please comment and help me out. So anyways, back to my monthly wrap-up. The first book that I'm going to share with you guys has a full review, so if you want a little bit more, you can definitely check out the links below. It is The Tribulations of August Barton by Jennifer LeBlanc. This is a little novella, and I found this to be so enjoyable. And it dealt with some deeper issues, but in a more lighthearted way. The characters were all extremely, just crazy and out there and quirky, and I absolutely loved them. There's a lot to be kind of left or, very subtle, and I was told by the author that all of this is going to get answered in the second book, so there's definitely more coming with Augie and his awesome grandma Gertie. So if you guys just need something really light, really quick, and just really funny, because I found myself laughing out loud a lot, this is it. So again, there's more information below if you want something further in depth, but definitely check this out. The next one is, let's see, Drop In, Lead with Deeper Presence and Courage by Sarah Harvey Yao. This one I have not posted a review on. I did read it and I gave a little bit of my, a mini review of sorts on Bookstagram, but I wasn't sure if you guys are interested in the full review, so I haven't posted that. I think I've had a few people request the full review, but not an overwhelming amount of people. But this is learning how to kind of stop your day-to-day life of just being an autopilot and learning to really come back into the more present moment, learning to reconnect with your body, spiritually, mentally, just tuning into those things and just, again, being more present in life, which I found to be such an intriguing topic, and as I read it, it really resonated with me. So there was so much information in here that I really feel like I could share. It could spark a lot of conversation. So if you guys are interested, definitely let me know and I can get a full review up. Otherwise, it is what it is, and I can just tell you, I mean, like I said, this is just a really, it's kind of got a lot of information, so I read it in between a few books because I felt like it was just so much information and I needed time to process everything. So I did read it throughout the whole month and like I said, in between a couple other books. But I found it to be very informative, and it, like I said earlier, it really just resonated with me. I have been trying to pull back off social media a little bit. I've been trying to have more time really connecting with family members, so when I'm with them, I'm not on social media and I'm trying to put my phone away. And I just think that tuning into what your body needs, when I got Lyme disease, it was something that was very important to me, just learning to listen to everything. And so this book just, a lot of aha moments happened. So it was awesome. I gave it 4 stars, which I forgot to tell you guys, I believe I gave this 4 stars as well. So 2 4-star reads so far. But yeah, let me know if you guys want the full review and I'll get that for you guys. The next one was a 5-star read. It is so amazing. It is The Hideaway by Lauren K. Denton. Absolutely love this. It was released on April 11th. I highly recommend you guys check it out. It deals with the South. It deals with some home renovations of this great B&B that the grandma of our main character owned. And it also deals with some do-it-yourself kind of aspects, like a cute little shop. And our main character is just really awesome. I did find some of the other characters to be a little more intriguing than our main character, but overall I thought this was like a great cast of characters, an incredible description of the like environment and everything happening, and real life situations that you can really step into and just feel like you're a part of. And so I really appreciated all of these aspects just rolling into one. It deals with the South, which I love, and there's a little bit of romance in there as well, and I just think this story just was so great. The way that the main character, she lost her grandma in the book, and the way that it unraveled and told the story of this grandma was like the coolest thing I've like ever read. I thought it was such a unique way to introduce a character and get to know more about them, was through like letters or through different people that come across, you know, she came across in her life, and now this granddaughter getting to know them. And I love too when a house becomes like a character, and I think it did this so well. The Hideaway is this B&B that gets renovated after the grandma dies. She leaves it to her granddaughter, and that's when it becomes a character in its own, and it's just so cool. Another book that it really reminded me of that does something similar was The House of Bradbury, which was also awesome, but I gave this a 5 stars. I just really enjoyed it, and so for most of you that just need like a light, enjoyable read with some romance, some renovations, and the South, definitely pick this one up. And thank you so much to Lauren for sending it my way. I just cannot wait to see what you do next. Then I read Robin Carr's Any Day Now, which I got the art copy and the final copy, and I just love it. It is so gorgeous. This hardcover has deckled pages, and it's just absolutely beautiful, and it's just, I love it so much. This is the second book in the Sullivan Crossing series. I did not read the first one, and this is kind of set up to where you do meet some of the characters from the first book, but it's focusing on a different character as like the main character, and so you get a little bit of the backstory from pieces of the first book, but not necessarily, you know, everything. It works really well as a standalone though, although I'm very intrigued to read the first one because now I found out it deals with this main character, her brother, and sister-in-law. So that's kind of what that first book is all about. So I would definitely be interested to go back, dive even deeper into this world, get to know them a little better, and then continue on, because I think this series has a lot of potential, and I really enjoyed this. I do think I gave it 4 stars, not positive here. If I mess up on any of these ratings, I will leave it linked. But I did enjoy it a lot. It's about our main character, Sierra, who is 9 months out of AA and is just looking for a fresh start. You kind of get the vibe that she's, you know, kind of running from something, but they never really specify what's happening. She just says that she wants to be closer to her brother, who happens to live in Colorado, which I absolutely loved, and I think it depicted my beautiful state so well. Not my state anymore, I live in Nevada, but I absolutely adore Colorado, and I think it did a great representation of the mountain towns that are there, and one of them in particular that I fell in love with, I really felt like it was kind of based on, whether it is or not. And there's a lot of other towns that were, you know, that I've been to or that I just know of that were incorporated in here. So I thought it was just a really cool touch. But our main character moves to Colorado and falls in love with this firefighter who is just, his name is Conrad, they call him Connie, and he is just like the perfect guy. I had like a little crush on him. He was so adorable. And then you have Sully, who is this, her sister-in-law's dad. He runs Sullivan's campground or Sullivan's Crossing. It is a campground though, and so Sierra kind of helps him out while she works at the diner. She's kind of finding herself. She's still going through, you know, a lot with her rehab, and between the hiking aspects, the like romance, again, it was just a really chill read, and I think this is perfect for spring or summer. It's a great beach read. It is such a relaxing book that has a little bit of a mystery, kind of like suspense moment right at the end, and I feel like there were a few little cheesy parts. It was a little slow at times, but overall such a great enjoyable read that again is perfect for either summer or the beach. Alright, so the last one that is on my list to share with you guys today is The Housekeeper by Sullivan Dainty. This is the one that I'm currently reading. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I'm just over halfway. Really hoping to kind of finish this within the next few days, just before y'all West, because I know when I get back there's going to be a ton of books that I want to dive into. So I'm hoping I can wrap this up. And so far, I'm just going to give you guys my like thoughts and opinions on it as of now. It is about this main character named Anne who was working at this restaurant with her boyfriend. They were like the head chefs, and he ends up cheating on her. She finally realizes what's happening, leaves, decides she needs a break from the whole like restaurant world because, as we all know, those small worlds, things happen and, you know, people talk, and so she felt like she was just the center and just didn't want to have to deal with that drama, so decides to take a break from it. When this family that she's been following, they are sort of like the Oprah Winfrey or like Martha Stewart of London. They open up for a housekeeper. She jumps at it, you know, says this is a great change of pace. I want to be here. I think it was kind of spun as a suspense, and so far there's a little bit of mystery, and I'm definitely intrigued and wanting to know more, but we can tell that our main character, Anne, has some trauma from her childhood, and then on top of her boyfriend cheating, like there's a whole lot of issues that she's trying to work through, but I feel like this story is very slow. I don't feel like there's as much like suspense as I had hoped going into this I thought would be there, although I had heard a little bit that it wasn't as suspenseful, so I kind of knew going in it wasn't going to be. I also feel like it's just very stiff, like not quite natural, like I'm not totally connected with everybody and I'm not loving every aspect, but I am enjoying it. I definitely think it's keeping me intrigued. I definitely want to keep reading every chance I get just to kind of finish off and see where this whole thing is going to wrap up, and I'm hoping by then maybe a few more things will have picked up and it'll really change my mind. But as of the moment, it's a good read. It's just not great or wow, but I'm definitely enjoying it. So as of the moment, I would give it 3 stars. I will have a full review of this book for you guys down the line, so definitely stay tuned and subscribed if you guys are interested in more information. But yeah, so those are all the books that I read during the month of April. Wasn't a super great month, but I'm happy with what I did read. My favorite was definitely the Hideaway. I just absolutely loved it. It was just the perfect read at that time, and I just adored it. Can't wait to dive into it again somewhere down the road with a reread. It was just loved it. So I highly recommend that one. All right, you guys, if you have any questions or comments, or you've read one and you want to chat more, definitely comment below. I would love to do all of that. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, watching this video, and supporting everything. I really do, like I said, appreciate it. So thank you so much. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I will see you next week with a bunch of Y'all West videos. Bye, guys.